Sepupus, rejoice! For Anwar Ibrahim has an extraordinary surprise for us. Now, who knows what it could be? I don't know. You probably don't know unless you're Anwar himself, just cackling away, folding your fingers together as you decide, ha ha ha, oh, they're gonna be so overjoyed! In which case then, you do you. But for us peasants out there, maybe we can guess, maybe we can wish, and oh my wishes, let me count thee. Number 1, no more SST, an opposition with more than 3 brain cells, a free Anwar Ibrahim Labubu, a new Chief Justice of Malaysia. Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, I don't know whether that's gonna be the surprise. It could be, even though he said that judge's name wasn't on the list, and for all you know, he might go out and then blame royalty, who aren't at liberty to speak, and then somehow twist it into a yeah Terry, go, go, go type thing. But honestly, even if he were to do that to destroy judicial independence for the next 20 years or so, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. At this point, like, what even is there to be shocked about? The PKR elections, the casting out of Rafizi Ramli, Malaysia Madani turning into Malaysia Mama Daddy Nurul Izzah, a certain neck-licking case that somehow justifies hundreds of lawyers marching because you can't fill in judicial positions. You know, at this point I'm starting to be so disillusioned by how useless I see this administration to be, that the only things that could impress me are if he gets passed to be outlawed, Terengganu and Kelantan to secede from Malaysia, and Nick Adams to bring in his $500 million of Hooters FDI. But seriously, I completely expect the surprise to be something stupid or something that's gonna cost us a lot of money with no actual benefit. Cause pro tip for people who don't understand, almost every single ringgit that the Malaysian government gets is actually from you. Which means if they want to premiere Anwar Ibrahim the musical tomorrow or something, then that was probably all done with your hard work over the year. Childhood is the free trial to life. You grow old, you work, cha-ching, you become a tax-paying machine, and at least in theory, the government is supposed to give you nice things like a working healthcare system. Nope. Working infrastructure? Nope. Something that's not useless projects in Palestine? Also nope. By now, I think you can see that I am tired of surprises. If anything, I think that I could go with a much more boring life. I would be the happiest person in the world if there weren't any of this funny business, Islamizing, playing on race and religion, foreign intervention, and the government either being incompetent or facilitating that, to the point that if it were literally just a potato governing us, I would literally be so happy right now. But no, this is not the timeline that we're in. We're in the timeline where Anwar Ibrahim wants to give us penghargaan yang luar biasa to distract us from any number of issues, scandals, dramas, because somehow he thinks that we are children. Well, here's the message for you, Anwar Ibrahim. We don't want your special gifts, we don't need your presents, we literally just want you to be our reformasi Prime Minister. Like, I don't know if you understand human relations or human conduct, but your keluarga Malaysia is not going to be impressed by your holding out shiny little trinkets right next to social media posts while your entire government is falling apart. And literally, all we want is for you to not treat us like we are stupid and to not entertain the actual stupid people who want to make this country into a failed state. Like, if I think about it, I can literally think of no genuine possibility right now that is actually going to be good. I mean, if he gives us a brand new Chief Justice, that's a gift that's gonna last for the next, like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. As we watch paint dry, and if judicial independence is destroyed, then basically the country will be as well. And looking at everything that's been happening so far, I'm starting to think that the best gift that he could give us at this point is the gift of not creating a lost generation because of his selfish needs. I think it's clear to a lot of people in Malaysia right now that he started off pretty good, you know, reformasi promises here, there, everywhere. But at some point or another, he started repeating the old tactics, joining the system and becoming worse than the people that he used to criticize. I wouldn't trade him for Hadi Awang, but knowing that we're being relied upon as a fixed deposit isn't really doing a lot for the motivation of the entire country there, Datuk Sri. And so at this point, I literally just want to say this, but Prime Minister, we don't need surprises. We don't need special trinkets. I don't want this wildlife roller coaster ride that you somehow think is going to be very enjoyable for us to all go on as we engage on your Delulu dream saga while court cases are pending. I don't think we want any of that. We just want a successful Malaysia, and for you to do everything that's needed for that without playing on your selfish desires, which somehow or another has become so difficult for you that I have no idea if you are still even connected to reality at this point. So please, seriously, stop it. But yes, if it is an Anwar Ibrahim Labubu, I may actually take it. Well, anyways, Labubus, Anwar Ibrahim has a surprise for us. What do you think it's gonna be? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all I have to say about that, and bye.